Over the past couple of weeks, I've gotten out a bit more, and I've hit almost all of the trails at my local park. I'm definitely continuing to learn things. So let's talk about some lessons while checking out some new trails. Lesson 1, and this one's especially important in the current pandemic: know your limits. Bradbury has a black tech trail that I've hiked and run before, so I thought I'd try it out on my bike. I'm out here on the top of Bradbury Mountain, thinking about trying my first black diamond trail or black trail. I've been on this trail a couple times before. Did it once trail running, tripped on a route, and ended up breaking a toe and cracking a rib. So trying it on a bike might seem kind of insane, but I'm going to take it slow. I'm certainly not trying to send it or push it fast or anything like that. I kind of just want to go see what it's like. So yeah, we're going to at least dive in a little bit and check out the flavor of it. Well, we're off to a great start. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what? This is a bad idea. This is just a bad idea. Let's go back. Discretion is the better part of valor, or put another way, know your limits. This is a lesson I thankfully didn't have to learn the hard way. This trail will still be here when I've developed more skills and more confidence. I don't need to ride it now. Lesson 2 is kind of the counterbalance to that. Push those limits, at least when you can do it safely. For example, I've been riding a new trail called Ragan or Ragan, I don't know how to say it, that's got a slightly spicy skinny. Let's go take a look at that. Goes up and then down and then up again. Not really any turns and it's not super skinny, but it's a little spicy. A little bit spicy. Got a little spice to it. Let's try it. Let's try it out. It's not actually very skinny, but it's got some up and down, and it's higher up than any other feature in this park. There we go. I decided to just dive right in. Oh, woo! Yep. And it turns out it's really fun. Near it on the same trail is another skinny that's low to the ground, but a little narrower and quite curved. I like this one because it's forcing me to be really conscious about taking a wider line to keep my rear wheel from slipping off. Woo! All right. Lesson 3, take advantage of your commute. It's about a 1.5 mile ride for me to get to the trail that connects me to the park entrance, and I've been trying to use some of that time to practice some basic skills. Case in point, I can now get both wheels off the ground, English bunny hop style. Oh, that's fun. Although it's also tiring. I think I'm still pretty far from being able to do a real American bunny hop, but being able to lift the back wheel off the ground reliably is an important step towards that, so I'm pretty psyched. Lesson 4, enjoy the ride. Especially when you're watching people shred on YouTube, it's easy to get focused on all the skills you don't have or the amazing trails you don't have access to. And sure, when this pandemic is over, nobody's going to be taking a trip to my local trails over someplace like Whistler. Still, I'm really lucky to be living so close to one of the best trail systems in the state. And even if I'm not shredding or hitting the top of the Strava leaderboards, it's fun just to be out in the woods, riding. I mean, look at this place. Ooh, this part's always a little challenge, avoiding any kind of pedal strikes in this really narrow little rock path, and then getting up that. That's all for this video, but I've got a lot of exciting plans for future videos, so if you're interested in this sort of thing, subscribe to the channel. I might not be able to shred like the big mountain biking YouTubers, but I make a lot more mistakes than them. Ow. And you can learn to avoid the dumb things that I'm doing.